On November 21, 2024, A Man on the Inside debuted on Netflix, bringing viewers their next favorite cozy mystery comedy. The new must-watch series, which was created by Mike Schur and is based on the Chilean documentary The Mole Agent, stars Ted Danson as Charles, a widow and retired professor who decides to pursue an intriguing new career path as an amateur spy in a retirement home that has been shattered by thievery. Things become more difficult after he gets to Pacific View since he must juggle his clandestine inquiry with his efforts to establish rapport with the locals. Charles's tenure at Pacific View ends by the end of the 8-episode premiere season. However, Schur and Danson already have plans for the next mystery in the series, so the same cannot be said for his amateur detective profession. Here is everything in this video we currently know about A Man on the Inside Season 2's prospects, including the possibility of any of the show's cast members returning for additional episodes. Has A Man on the Inside been renewed for Season 2? Netflix has not yet revealed if A Man on the Inside would receive a second season as of the show's launch. The streaming giant typically to wait for at least a month of watching data before determining whether or not to renew a new show, but sometimes a series will receive so many views that fresh episodes are greenlit quicker than planned. Take the recent success of Netflix's romantic series Nobody Wants This, which was announced for Season 2 just 2 weeks after it shot to the top of the ratings. We'll have to wait and watch if the ascension of A Man on the Inside is as quick. When would A Man on the Inside Season 2 come out? Whether or not the Season 2 announcement is made will determine any forecasts, but we can get a general sense from the production schedule for Season 1. Before its November 2024 premiere, A Man on the Inside assembled its ensemble in early February 2024 and started filming later that same month, according to Deadline. New episodes might air in late fall 2025 or early 2026 if Season 2 follows a similar schedule. Who in the A Man on the Inside cast will return for Season 2? Given that A Man on the Inside is a mystery box series, it is almost a given that Ted Danson, Lila Rich Creek Estrada, Mary Elizabeth Ellis, and Eugene Cordero will all be returning for Season 2. Unfortunately, since that mystery is satisfactorily resolved at the end of Season 1, it's unclear if any of Shady Pines residents or employees will return. It's more likely that A Man on the Inside would introduce a brand new cast every season, all only murders in the building, although hopefully one or two of Charles's new pals could make an appearance. What will A Man on the Inside Season 2 be about? There will be spoilers for A Man on the Inside's conclusion. A month after the conclusion of the Pacific View case, the last scenes of the first season finale of A Man on the Inside flash forward. Private investigator Julia, after being briefed on a new case, states that her team will have to pass since it is impossible, but her assistant Megan points out that they already know someone who is ideal for the position. Before calling someone and telling them, "I can't believe I'm saying this, but I have another job for you," Julie exclaims, "Oh, crap." In a brief, awesome moment, Charles, who is on the other line, says, "Say no more," hangs up, and then promptly calls back. "Hey, I apologize. I really need you to elaborate, but I'm on board with whatever it is. Restart the guitar riff. If Netflix is included, we have Season 2. On the day of the show's November 2024 premiere, creator Mike Schur expressed his expectations for a sequel in an interview with Deadline. "We are in a sort of a bind and we'll deal with the issue when it arises. However, I will admit that there are plenty of ideas for potential future seasons from both myself and other writers. We'll see," he told the outlet, crossing his fingers. According to reports, Danson crossed his fingers and then said, "Dear Lord, yes." Danson acknowledged in an interview with Entertainment Weekly that his new Netflix series might be his greatest work to date, and that it might take a number of different turns. There's no shortage of stories to tell in the series, the star reaffirmed, adding that he would love to see some of his co-stars return for a second season. "I'm so grateful that I have no idea, so I wouldn't have to pretend like I can't tell you," added the actor. "I am aware that Mike is a creative thinker. Given that it is set in San Francisco, it would be wonderful if we could run into some of the characters on the street, as the action will not be taking place in that retirement community. They all reside in San Francisco, so it would be great to run into them there, but it will be somewhere else." Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.